Welcome to the video. I've got some exciting news to share with you. So I've joined the StatSports team for 2021 and they give me a big 6-week challenge to increase my stats to the same level as Phil Foden from Manchester City. So today I'm going to be tracking my stats and then in 6 weeks from now I'll come back and see how much progress I made. Let's do it. Just warming up now before we start the training session. The plan for today is 4 different drills to work on high speed running because that's the metric I'm going to be tracking. And the drills are going to be a mix of high speed running and then dribbling as well. The first drill I'm going to be doing is a zigzag dribble and then we're going for a high speed run. So we got 4 cones. I'm going to dribble around them to keep it game realistic, and then as soon as I hit that orange cone, we're off to the blue cone at about 90% of my top speed. So a high speed run to the last cone and then recovery on the way back. Here I'm going to rest for about 30 seconds and then go at it again. So about 80 to 90% between the cones, and then you recover back. This next drill here, I'm starting off with a short dribble. As soon as I hit the blue cone, I'm doing a 180 turn and then sprinting all the way to the final cone. So this replicates in the game. If you're making a run up the field, your team loses the ball, and then you got to backtrack and go back at a high speed. This one here is all about the recovery run. As soon as I hit that far cone, I'm turning around and tracking back like I would in a game. It's going to be a good 6-week challenge. Trying to increase my high speed running is the metric we're focused on for these 6 weeks. I'm going to be trying to increase that, get to the same level as Phil Foden, maybe even a bit higher. We'll see. Next drill, we're gonna be working on a high-speed run towards the net, and then I'm gonna finish in either one of those corners. So trying to replicate a game-like situation. And at the top here, I'm gonna set up 3 cones to do a quick agility sequence before I start my run. Let's do it. Good session so far. For the last drill, I'm going to be working on some tight dribbling here, 5 to 10 seconds, and then make a high-speed run to the far cone, come back, and then again 5 to 10 seconds in this space here. This is more of a recovery, still on the ball, trying to keep it game realistic, and then my high-speed work is going to be happening as I'm making that run. It's a great one. Working at high intensity for about 45 seconds, and then you let your body recover, just like it is in a game. So wrapping up the session was a really good one. Great way to start the 6-week challenge. Lots of progress to be made, but we had 4 drills today. The focus again was high speed running, because that's the metric that I'm going to be tracking over these 6 weeks. So let's sync the GPS tracker and see how I did.
So the metric they challenged me on is high speed running, which is the distance you cover on the field running over 5.5 meters a second or 19.8 kilometers per hour. This covers all of your high intensity running, including overlaps on the wing, tracking back to defend, all of that. And for my first session, I got 917 meters for high speed running, which is a bit lower than Phil Foden's 1,129 meters. Decent stats for the first session. I'm happy with it. I'm already pretty close to Phil Foden. This is a good baseline, and now it's all about progress over the next 6 weeks. I'm going to continue making high speed running the focus of my training and look to increase the intensity and the duration of the drills I do. Also, I thought it'd be cool to mention my max speed, which is currently at 32.08 kilometers per hour, slightly off the pro level data on StatSports. So I'm curious to see how much progress I make on that stat in the coming weeks as well. Also, all of this will be perfect to build up my match fitness as I prepare for upcoming opportunities. I know I'm gonna make some serious progress over the next 6 weeks, so stay tuned and let's see how I compare to Phil Foden. Phil, I'm coming for you.